what we want to do is we want to go through the discovery process, go through the urgency process, go through all this, and then ask them the penultimate question, which is, do you feel like this is something that you can invest in? Now, obviously, it's contextual and it goes from conversation to conversation, but ultimately that's what we want to ask. And this is before we offer them the call. You do not get onto a sales call without finding out if someone's got any money to invest into the coaching. Because what you don't want to happen is you don't want your closer, and I've been there, trust me. Someone has set a call for me before and it's been for advice. Like, the expectation of the call was that I'm there to give advice. I ain't there to give advice, I'm there to collect cash, okay? Now, we don't want that happening, right? So what we need to do is we need to find out, before we get someone onto a call, if they can financially invest. Now, chances are, if you ask someone to get on a call, like they're probably gonna ask about finances, they're probably gonna ask about like how much it all costs. But we need to find out first if they're in a position to invest. So what we can do, and a really good question to ask, is for you to find out the goal and the urgency and everything like that I've just covered, and put it into a nice little question before you transition into the call. Okay, so what that essentially looks like is you can say, okay, like, do you feel like achieving X, you can avoid X, is something that you feel like you want to invest into? That's a way you can ask for a call. Or depending on how much traffic you've got, like if you've got hundreds of leads and like hundreds of active conversations a day, and it's like, shit, there's a lot of people and you don't really want to spend the time qualifying people, what you can do, and this is a bonus tip, is you can have a pre-call form where essentially it will qualify the person financially on the form. So it'll be like, how much can you invest into doing X, Y, and Z today? And then have like certain amounts, like nothing, 500, 1,000, 2,000, something like that. So that's something that we can do to qualify people. And that's essentially the qualifying process in its entirety.